Welcome back to my channel. I'm Carly and I'm spending the next 7 days exploring El Salvador. It's actually my first time in this beautiful country. We're kicking things off in a smaller coastal town called El Tunco. Our hotel, Boca Ola's Resort and Villas, is tucked right next to this super cute boardwalk that runs along the coast. We're gonna quickly grab a coffee where there happen to be some very loud live music and then head over to our surf lesson.
It is time to go to surf school, and it's probably as an experienced surfer, but I've only done like 2 classes. So we found a place, we're gonna go out, we have a guide, and they're gonna take us to a beach where like the waves are really calm.
At Carly, every sport we've done has picked up so fast. I feel like surfing's just gonna come so naturally. So maybe we'll be in the comp tomorrow. Maybe we'll see us there.
Last time I surfed, I got like a gash in my forehead. No scar.
No creo en amor ni rosa, me cansé, lo leo. Tengo varias en fila esperando. Espero que aguanten, yo no volveré. El amor es para débiles. El amor es para débiles. Soy una chica peligrosa. No creo en amor ni rosa.
Surfing was amazing. We just wrapped up and now we are so thirsty and kind of hungry, so we're gonna pop into one of these little stores. There's like so many cute things all around. We're gonna grab a popsicle, an acai bowl of water or something, and we're just gonna go explore a little.
Cheers. Oh yeah, mine is.
Oh, shit's spicy. That was strong. Why do I need a chaser for my wellness shot? Ooh. The sun is so golden right now. We're back on this beautiful boardwalk that's right by our hotel, and I can't believe it. Just look at this view. Just wrapped up dinner. It was pretty phenomenal. We had a whole bunch of vegetarian vegan food. Natalia had curry and I had pad thai, and we were exhausted. It was a pretty full day.
The coconut flan was so good.
So we're gonna head back to the hotel, get some sleep, and we're gonna go watch a surf competition tomorrow.
2 words, food coma.
Good night. Good morning. We are up pretty early today. It is around 7:30. We're going to a WSL competition. It's my first one ever. It's just a total coincidence that it's happening here while we're visiting El Salvador. Super excited. We both have swimsuits on and we're just gonna go watch and enjoy the day. It is so beautiful out here. I've never seen this many palm trees in one spot. So we're just kind of hanging out. There's cameras everywhere. It's very exciting. We actually missed breakfast, so we have some pupusas. Mine are bean and cheese, and mine came with some tomato sauce and some slaw. Let's dig in.
We're like poorly caffeinated right now. We really need caffeine. It's only 10 a.m. and I feel like we've lived like 7 lives today. I think the sun is just really hitting me. I don't know about you, Carl.
I also am feeling a little sun exhaustion.
Exhaustion.
We're like slurring our words and like falling off the sidewalk. It's just hot.
So cute. Wait.
Made it far. We've been sitting here for like 2 hours. I stopped and got another acai bowl. I had one the day I got here. They're really good. So this time I got strawberries, pineapple, and extra peanut butter. I love peanut butter in my acai bowls.
I also got an acai bowl. I got like peanut butter, kiwi, granola, honey, and these are really good. So yeah, I'm like, this is exactly what I needed. It's too hot for
me. We're walking into the Pro Surf Performance Academy. They have a pump track that is outdoors, so Natalia brought a skate surf and we took some videos. It's pretty sweet. Looks like they have like a lot of different things you can practice on here. Super sick. We are now going into Covana Seaside Kitchen. We're gonna get some dinner. I think you can sit down by the water, so we're gonna go check it out. Good morning. We are setting heading out today to go on a hike. We stopped in to grab a coffee, and there is this area with a lot of new buildings, and there's a Starbucks here, and look how pretty this is. I've never seen a Starbucks with like big lanterns. I don't know. It's really cute. So grabbed a cappuccino to go, and we're gonna go get on the trail.
And we're off, headed inland to visit a small mountain village called Tamanique. The main highlight of this area is to hike to these stunning waterfalls.
We are on our hike, and it's about 3 miles, pretty much all downhill. We're headed to a waterfall. So it's kind of hot out. I'm really grateful that there's a lot of shade. When we drove out here, we could see like lots of mountains in the distance. We went through quite a few small villages. It kind of just started. I'm not sure how much farther down it is, but so far I can imagine that the way back up is going to be really rough. Just came to a part in the hike where there is a hut, and it looks like you can buy Gatorade, Coca-Cola, water. Super nice because it's really hot out here, so if we didn't pack any, it'll be okay. We made it all the way down. We are now at like river level. Behind me you can see this like really enticing stream. I really want to dive in. It's so hot. We already saw one waterfall, and I thought to myself, wow, how beautiful. But then he said, oh, that's like a smaller waterfall. I guess we're going to a much larger one, so the hike continues.
Hot and sweaty and sexy.
That's all that matters, for being real. There's a few puppies that came with us on our hike, so as soon as we got down to the river, they just laid down. Real. Woo! Okay, so we made it to the big waterfall. It is gorgeous. There is like a trickling stream coming down on the other side as well. We are hot. We're gonna jump in, and I think the sun might poke out like over the cliffside and come down into this little canyon.
Yeah, he said that most people think that the waterfall on that side is like the main event. And then you walk down and you look around, and the big one's actually like right under where they're all looking out on top.
Oh, is that where we hiked down?
Yeah, we were about to, we had no idea.
We're at our second waterfall. This one is a little smaller, but you can swim behind it. And as you can see, like, it's a perfect little swimming hole. This one, it's huge, and then this one, it is like hot water because there's so many volcanoes here. It's not hot, but it's warm. Hello! So the waterfall today was absolutely amazing. We had so much fun. We hiked back, which was super sweaty, and then we went to Beto's, which I think is a pretty popular restaurant here. It's beautiful, seaside. The drink game in El Salvador is really solid. There's so many good drinks, and a lot of them have like 0 added sugars, just like blended fruit juices and different things. Look at this masterpiece. Insane. So we came back to the hotel, just rested a little. She went out to try to surf again.
Yeah, it was like pure attempt. I never even made it out to the break because I was just in the whitewash struggling, but it was so fun to get out there. I went out and I had fun, and I feel like that's the only way you can learn anything.
So now we just got cleaned up, ready. We're gonna go have a quick drink, something to eat, and maybe catch the end of sunset. I don't know, it's definitely a little dark, so.
But also look at our matching accessories. I think this is so cute, so.
Got these on Amazon, like the set for I think like $7.
LTK.
On my LTK. Okay, good night. Just kidding, you're coming with. This town really lights up at night, which is pretty cool. There's like a lot of neon signs, a lot of cool spots. You can like stop and grab a bite, for example. Look at this pizza place. So cute, and like during the daytime, it's kind of just like all locked up. So we're gonna head into town, grab a bite to eat. We decided to get dinner at a place called Bauhaus. They have tons of vegetarian options. Natalia and I are going to split some tofu pad thai. We have some veggie dumplings. We are 1 mojito in, so it was really good. We might get another. We had to go out at least one night here in El Tunco, so we came to this bar and we walked to the back, and there's like these big ring lights. There's tattoos here. Like there's people giving tattoos. Guess who needs to get one? Natalia's going to get a tattoo.
Natalia did not in fact get a tattoo. It was indeed the mojitos talking.
We're hiking a volcano in the morning, so we cut it off at 2 drinks.
They did not cut it off after 2 drinks. They're about to order bountiful espresso martinis and try to salsa dance.
We're stopping at a cafe quick to grab some coffees, a little bit of breakfast, and we're actually headed straight over to the volcano this morning. We're 0.6 miles in and it's already so beautiful. All right, we've hit the 1 mile mark. All uphill, super sweaty. It looks like we're coming to a bit of an overlook up here. I think we're getting close. This really wasn't that far. We made it. It is 1.75 miles in total. We did it about an hour and 12 minutes. We're up here. It smells like eggs, beware. Very sulfury in the air. It's gorgeous. I'm so glad we can see it. Sometimes I think people get up here and there's like too many clouds, or maybe you get a cloud inversion, but there's steam kind of wisping off the surface of it. It just looks really cool when the sun hits.
So welcome to Santana Volcano. This is the highest volcano in whole El Salvador. Another name is Ilamatepec. That means the highest, oldest volcano in El Salvador. This is El Salvador.
My scalp is burning, so I'm wearing my hood. But overall, this was an incredible hike. Once you get to the top, you can buy some ice cream. There's like a local vendor up there. I didn't get any, I don't have any cash on me, so make sure you bring some change. There's puppies up here. They look like they are so tired, but everyone online says that they just live up here. They do the hike every day, so they're fine and they're cute. There's a ton of like policing of the edge of the volcano, which like I get it, right? If I can't like sit where I want to sit and like, I don't know, have a good view, and I'm gonna get yelled at every 2 seconds for being too close, it kind of makes it a little unenjoyable for me. However, like I get it, like I think in tourist places like this, they really have to like police it. Like, better safe than sorry, but it is something I noticed. Like you can't like walk around the crater. I was able to fly the drone just fine, and I noticed there's like a trail, there's a foot trail that go all around. So I'm not sure if that's just for preservation, or maybe the trail gets a little rocky, but like you really can't walk very far. It kind of consolidates all the visitors all in one spot. So overall, amazing. Loved it. Highly recommend. I liked it. Hike is finished. We have just arrived to our accommodation for the next night. It is like kind of a bucket list hotel. It is so beautiful. It's famous for having these like incredible viewpoints of the volcanoes in the distance. So we are starving. We're actually going to go to the restaurant, grab some lunch, and right now the view is like completely clouded over. I literally feel like I'm like in the sky here. It's very unreal. So we're going to grab a bite to eat and hopefully it clears up. I've now checked into my room. It is gorgeous. It has this like lovely back patio, but the best part is I genuinely feel like I'm above the clouds. When I look out over the trees, you can see this insane view. It's full of cloud coverage right now. However, I can tell what peeks out just every once in a while. There's an insane volcano just like right there. I can see the volcano just like a little bit. The view is gonna be insane if the clouds move. I genuinely expected to see like the view way in the distance, but it seems like the volcano is like right there. Okay, I went inside for 2 seconds and it I can see it. This is insane. I'm kind of getting emotional. This is one of the coolest things I've ever seen. I don't even have to go anywhere. I'm just like in my room. Just in my room. Already packed up. We are now headed to Niwa, which is another beautiful beach area. We just have one more night here in El Salvador, so we're gonna make the most of it. It's a little cloudy out today. Hopefully it's just because we're in the mountains, and maybe it'll clear up when we get down by the beach. I think it's about a 2-hour drive, so. Look who it is! are in 2 beach chairs. We're just gonna hang out and relax. Let's look up the sun. So we have a day pass to this beach club, and they actually give you a welcome drink. You have the option for, it's kind of like it's not a pina colada, but it's like a little daiquiri. The option with alcohol or without. This morning we were going without. Ooh, it's really good. I love a mocktail that just tastes fruity.
It's actually so gorgeous. There's a main pool here, a lot of shade coverage, a tiki bar. There's even a net that hangs over like the main bar. And then there's somebody in the back doing tattoos. I just had to check out this net that you can lay in that overlooks the beach. I'm not sure who had a better view, me or the people laying underneath me, but this little triangle cutout was perfect. I had it all to myself. It was the perfect shady spot on this very hot sunny day.
We have been here all day.
All day.
Ended up not riding horses, but we just laid in our beach chairs.
To be honest, we needed this. I feel like we've been going so hard, and today was like the perfect, like, I hydrated. I had like 7 bottles of water and like 6 things of coconut.
Every time I came back to the sunbeds, she has like another glass bottle, a bowl of sun liquid.
You literally brought your drinks in a coconut bowl. Like it was like coconut soup.
We ended up staying here long enough to see sunset, and it looks insane already. So
And it's only gonna get better.
this is what we're working with right now. And that's a wrap. I'm actually headed to the airport right now, so that's pretty much the last bit of our trip. It was amazing, and I can't wait to come back to El Salvador.
And that's a wrap on the most incredible week exploring just a small slice of what El Salvador has to offer. From hiking an active volcano to working on my surf skills to enjoying Salvadorian pupusas as well as coastal fine dining, this trip was amazing. Both Natalia and I agree that we'd love to come back here, especially to stay longer in the El Tunco area, maybe even work remote while surfing every day. If you want more details on where we stayed and who we booked our tours with, you can check out my blog, which I linked in the description. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and as always, I'll catch you in the next one.
And for my last hurrah, I just want to show you guys how nice the airport lounge is here. This airport is so new, and this is one of the nicest lounges I've ever seen, like anywhere. The food is so good. They're making pupusas from scratch. There is a sleep lounge. So nice. So it's a pretty great finale to our trip, and I'm sad to be leaving.
Did you ever read that book? Like, there was a book that was very long that my middle school teacher made me read, and in it they like travel through a volcano, and then they go underground, and then there's a whole different society living there.
I do know what you're talking about. I have no idea what it's called. I
A
think,
1,000 Leagues Under the Sea. That's what this reminds me of.
you think that's the portal to get in?
I think so, and only the brave make it, so we might try later. If you're seeing this vlog, we obviously discovered
Oh yeah.
the underground world.
Or if you're seeing the vlog, we weren't brave enough.
That's the one. That's the one.